Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my review of Danganronpa the animation, episode 8, entitled All Apologies Not Normal Arc, with the parentheses around the word not. Makoto overhears that Sakura had been forced to become Monokuma's mole as he took her family hostage. I'm still getting used to knowing that Sakura is actually a she, by the way. I mean, her name is Sakura, of course, but still, which means cherry blossom, and it's generally a Japanese female name, but still. As Makoto feels he should not jump to conclusions until he has talked to Sakura, Kyoko becomes annoyed with him for keeping secrets from her. After exploring the 4th floor containing some locked rooms that Monokuma forbids breaking into, the girls catch up with alter ego, who reports that Hope's Peak Academy was shut down due to a certain incident, which we don't really learn what that incident was just yet. Also theorizing that the school's true principal is the one pulling the strings and basically controlling Mono Bear. He also discovers another strange photo, this time of Sayaka, Celestia, and Hifumi together. Afterwards, Monokuma announces to everyone that Sakura is the mole, hoping to bring about another murder, as Aoi becomes angered with the mean words said about I guess Aoi's probably the first name, but she's always referred to as Asahina, so that's what I'll say. As Asahina becomes angered with the mean words said about Sakura, she ends up getting into a scrape with the genocider, leaving Sakura angered that innocent people got involved. Meanwhile, after alter ego asks Makoto and Kyoko who forgives Makoto for staying quiet about Sakura, to take him to somewhere where he can connect to the school network so he can find a way to help the students escape. Despite knowing the risks involved, Makoto and Kyoko decide to respect his wishes and set him up in the hidden room from before. Later, Makoto, Kyoko, and Asahina discover Sakura in the rec room, which has been locked from the inside, and break inside only to discover she is dead. As Kyoko conducts her investigation, Asahina shows her anger towards Byakuya, Toko, and Yasuhiro, feeling one of them is responsible for Sakura's death. And that sums up what happened in this episode. Now, this episode was going along at the kind of way that I honestly thought there was going to be the first episode with no death, because besides the first episode, obviously, that was just a setup episode. There was no death there, but every other episode after that had a death in it, either by one of the students killing someone or Mono Bear killing the murderer after the trial and whatnot. But there was a death, and it was Sakura. So I'm going to give a theory on who I think did it. I think it was either Byakuya or Genocider, because it's in her fucking name, Genocider. I mean, I don't think she really needs a reason to kill people. Okay, and Byakuya because quite honestly, there was a little scrape in the gymnasium with him and Asahina. Basically, Byakuya is bashing Sakura to hell and back, while staying all calm and collected like he usually does and whatnot. But so that's my theory, is that it's one of those two. I would love to see it just be Genocide or those, so that she can leave the series forever. Okay. But that's just me. Now, The plot is starting to develop a little bit more, though, because we're starting to learn a little bit more about Hope's Peak Academy. Although we still haven't learned, as I said before, what that incident was several years ago that caused the academy to get shut down. And furthermore, why the hell the principal of the school would want to lock students in there and force them to kill each other. Maybe it's like some sick amusement, maybe there's a bigger plan behind this. I don't know, but it's just kind of weird, I think. Alright. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. That's pretty much all I have to say about this episode, though. Overall, it was really good. This episode didn't have a. This episode was kind of different than the previous episodes, because the previous episodes, in terms of the ones with that wasn't a trial, was basically, for the most part, just talking about Mono Bear, talking about the killings, talking about how to try to get out of the school, and then there was a kill. But this one actually did advance the plot more. Alright, they're still talking about all the other shit, but now we're starting to learn a little bit more about the backstory about Hope's Peak Academy, or at least the edges of it, which is still really good. You know, so yeah, so I really didn't have any major flaws with this episode. Obviously, Genocider being in it is kind of a nitpick of mine that will remain until Genocider dies, which I really hope she does. And also, I just can't get used to the fact that Sakura is a female. Like, seriously. I mean, well, at least Asahina's really doesn't care what her friends looks like, I guess. It's really open when it comes to such shit like that, which is good, I guess. Okay. So yeah, but anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.